Alright, we're hopefully gonna finish the run today. I don't exactly remember where we left off. I know we have yet to be able to fly. We have to quell that noble and do like the where we're um kicked out of the village. This is our current team. Oh, and Polian now. Okay, so team is fully evolved. We have Decidueye, which was our starter. Gardevoir, who is one of my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. Luxray, which is an alpha. Rapidash, which is a shiny. And Polian, which is an alpha. And Yanmega, who is an alpha. So we have what? Grass Fighting, Psychic Fairy, Pure Electric, Pure Fire, Water Steel, and Bug Flying? Yes. Decent typings. What were the moves? So we got decent typing for you. Good typing, because we have the coverage for, I don't know. We actually do. No, we don't have coverage for you, but we have that. I might get rid of baby doll eyes. I'm not sure. Yeah, I might get rid of double hit. Not sure yet. I want to get a steel move on Empoleon. Which, do we have a steel move to us? Flash cannon. Yeah, it could be good. But are you a special attacks 119? You're a special attacker, so that would be good. So power is 60, power is 40. I'm gonna get rid of Bubble for Flash Cannon, so we have a steel move. Okay, I need to turn that up more. Okay. And actually, here we go. And I'll just leave everybody's moves like that. I was gonna go for a walk to the farmer's market today, but right now it's still nice out. We're supposed to get like bad thunderstorms later, so I was lazy and wanted to stay home. But I did mow my yard, or just like the front half, and then this weekend I'll do the back half, if I remember. I also have a bunch of M&Ms that I'm snacking on right here, so because I made breakfast this morning. I did 2 eggs on buttered toast and cheese, and then I also added like one of those very thin ham slices you can get like in those like packages at Walmart, or I think any grocery store. And I put pepperoni slices on it too. So I wanted to do something a little different. I was gonna originally make French toast, but I only had 4 eggs left, and usually I take like 3 to make the batter for French toast. And I wanted to save 2 eggs for Friday before work, so I had to ration my eggs because I haven't. I also probably could have gone grocery shopping, but I'll really go Friday after work because I don't stream. I'm not streaming Friday. At least I'm not. I don't plan on streaming Friday. I don't think I will. And Saturday I don't have one planned, but it might change depending on what I'm scheduled next week for work. Oh, there's that. And I do want to take Saturday and just like make it a day for myself. Go to this one little corner place where I go a lot for breakfast. Go there, kind of relax, and walk through the farmer's market. I don't know if I'll go to the library, and then just kind of like go along that street and all the stores that are around that street. Maybe make like a day out of it. and pretty much that. And I've been doing like trying to practice, not practice, but like draw some more, just like random characters. And I drew one yesterday. I finished the shading. I'm trying to also practice like with the shading in that too. But when I drew it yesterday, oh, I did one character the other day, or not yesterday, Monday night. And I have no idea what it's supposed to be. It's just this green thing that's holding a rusty spoon. And has one or two fangs, but one's like shaven because of the rusty spoon. Or not shaven, but broken. And it has a shadow just because I wanted to play around with like shadows and stuff. And I was watching YouTube videos and stuff, and I was just like, I'm just gonna draw something. And then I have no idea what it is, and like, or like what name it is, or it would have. But then the one I finished this morning, when I was making it, I decided it was going to be an alien. It has big round ears. It has, I think I gave it antennas. Yeah, I gave it antennas. I gave it like glowing like squirrel tattoos in some places. It has hoop earrings, gold bracelets. It has a halter top. Doesn't have shoes, but it has pants, shorts. And it has a jacket. I think I gave it a jacket. And it doesn't have any teeth. But I like the coloring of it. It has green hair too. And originally I was gonna go with like buns, like Sailor Moon buns. But I went with antennae instead. And then I started another one. It's like more of like a basic-ish alien. I don't know what color I'll go for yet, but it also has antennae. And I gave it, I think I'm gonna give it like a suit or like a dress or something, because I already did like a collar and sleeves. I don't know, I might give it shoes. I'm gonna try to do like different things each drawing to practice drawing techniques, I guess. And then once I have the drawing, like the outlines figured out, and I'll worry about the coloring of it after. And what I've been doing is like I'll draw like a very like rough version, just like a quick like sketch, and then I'll do another layer and then kind of like fine tune it, and then keep doing layers until I'm satisfied, and then I'll start adding the details, and then once that's done I'll do the coloring and then basic coloring and then shading and any other edits. I don't know if I will do that for any like custom emotes for myself or not yet, but I'm just like playing around with the drawing. Gives me something to do besides play games. I almost played Pokemon yesterday. Like I had, or PlayStation. I had both my Joy-Cons and my PS5 controller by my couch. And then I ended up just sitting in, I think I was watching something on YouTube. And no, I was watching like some the crime show Deadly Women, because I wasn't sure what else to watch. I ended up well, this morning starting a rewatch of The Walking Dead, because I looked and I was last on the season 9 premiere, and I've seen I think up to the middle of that season. And I decided I'm just gonna start from the beginning, even though I was very close to the end of the show. But why not? Especially with all its spin-offs and all that other stuff. Hey, do I have I think I have a completed, yeah, I guess. It's been a while since we played this game, so I'm probably already not remembering half the stuff. And I do remember wanting to say you have enough points before I skip to the next area. Well, not skip. Just move on to the next area to get a promotion. And try to get as many like Pokédex entries covered up or completed. Wait, I want to look at my inventory. So we probably could. Can we buy more Great Balls? Do we have Crunchy? Wait. I want to see. Do I have Crunchy salts? And then I probably don't, but I'm gonna see. I don't know what Crunchy salt looks like. It's definitely not that. I don't think we have any Crunchy salt. That must be the new area. That's fine. Okay. Let's go. Do I have to battle? Probably. Yes! We are. See, of course, I'm aware of the injuries. Level up. Nice crown. Smooth fire type, which we have Ponyta. Or Rapidash. And we played this one last year on stream, so I'm not reading like everything. And this is because I've done a playthrough of it like outside of stream. And that means with this one, it's my third playthrough of the game since last year when I did the other two. So a lot of the text I'm like not fully reading. Some of it I will, some of them I won't. And I knew we were gonna battle. And I do have, like, if we manage to beat this today, I do already have a game, like, backup game to play after. But it depends on how far we get. And I was gonna start doing like the ZA controls and just do like the zoom, not zoom. I think I've been playing ZA too much. Dang, you huge. Good thing we gave it flash cannon. I did not expect that fast. Right, okay. I like Gardevoir. I like Gardevoir. I keep eating these M&Ms. I'm gonna have a problem. I did not expect it to have Iron Tail. Oh no, you brave bird, you. Aha. I need to like stop eating these M&Ms and save some for later. Oh! I remembered. So I'm not gonna spoil it. Or plot-wise. But I saw Scary Movie 6 yesterday after work, which is probably one of the reasons I didn't stream yesterday. Because I wanted to make sure I saw that movie. And oh my gosh, I want to go see it again. I mean, a good portion of movies I see in theaters, I do say that about. It was... I had to make a list for a friend of what movies they referenced so they knew what to watch before Scary Movie 6 is on streaming. So, I mean, if saying like those movies isn't a spoiler, but they reference or parody Final Destinations 3 and whatever the newest one specifically, the Scream movies, because that was, you know, bringing all that. The cast, Wednesday, technically, Weapons, Substance, the Substance, which actually was good, Sinners, Megan. They parodied their own movies, like mentioned Scary Movies 1 through 5 multiple times. They made a 6-7 joke in there. It was funny. They parodied or made fun of streamers and K-pop Demon Hunters, which I actually love what they did with K-pop in there. It was pretty good. The movie Get Out, which I liked that. How they did that. I know I'm missing some, but there's like a lot. It was really good movie, and I may have looked for the K-pop scene on TikTok just so I could save it, and it was funny. I really liked it because that is like stuck in my head. But I kind of want them to do like a full maybe not a full version, but release that as like a mini music video on YouTube. Hey. I was just talking about Scary Movie 6 because I saw that yesterday. And I really liked it. I don't have Snorunt. I have to remember this is not ZA controls. There we go. I do not have you caught yet. Am I gonna get you? It was hilarious. I wanted to laugh more than I did, but I was trying to get some of the references because some of the movies I did not see, but I did like really enjoy it, and I'm very tempted to see it again while it's in theaters. At the same time, like I want to spend money because I found out that Pokopia is getting DLC in August with a free update where you can go underwater. And knowing Nintendo, that's probably going to be like a $40 DLC. Too bad this is not like ZA and I can save the ball. I did, yeah. Really funny, the K-pop reference in there. Or K-pop Demon Hunters, which I've seen that movie twice, though. I mean, that came out last year. Maybe want to just keep going to the theater, too, because my theater seats are so comfy that you recline, they have cup holders. The only thing that's missing that they probably could add is escape warpers. Yeah, that's usually what like what DLC is. I think the DLC for ZA was like 30. I know the DLC for Sword and Shield is 29. $29.99 American plus tax. because I wrote down the prices when I was figuring out which the DLC to get first. No. Garbage trucks. I like this animation. It's not till August and it's having like 3 parts. So that just brings the, well, not an issue. Like, do I start the game over for a stream, or if a separate profile, even though I've beaten the game 3 times now, or if I should just continue off of like what I've done for stream, even though I haven't been on Pokopia in at least like 2 months, or it's just been a while. Swinub. Here's some. Veneeri. I'm pretty sure I have Veneeri's page. Oh no. Okay. For a second I thought this... I think I am probably more excited about... Well, I don't know if I'm more excited about the free update of being able to go underwater, or if I'm just happy they're adding more areas. I actually probably think more areas. Because I know they said Bubbly Basin is like the first area they're introducing, which fits with being able to go underwater. And I'm thinking, because they said that comes out in August, and then they said something later this year. I'm going to guess it'll be some sort of like snowy area, because there's hardly any ice types in the game, or if any, besides Articuno. And that would fit perfectly. We already have a lava area. We have the beach. We already have technically a cloudy area with the Skylands. And we have the normally grass-ish area. Maybe an underground, but that's kind of like the other areas. The mountain area technically has a lot of underground stuff. Sure, we'll find out when it comes out. I wonder if, like, it said 2027 was going to be one of them, one of the parts of the DLC. If that's one of the things they'll release on Pokemon Day. Actually, no, that made me think. Because this year was the first, and I know the VOD's not up and I didn't save it. But I did do a reaction stream to Pokemon Day this year. And I might do that again next year. Because I know they always save like the main Pokemon stuff for last. Let me get all that. I only found out about the DLC after I came home yesterday. For the... Oh, I probably should. It's been so long since I played this game, I forgot Prime Club had evolved into Vaporeon until I looked at the team. And I also like realized, because I was doing a second save for Pokemon Sword, that using the DLC to go to the Crown Tundra and do those raids, I could get a Suicune for the Monotype challenge. And then use it, I was thinking, just for the first gym, because we'll have way over leveled for the first gym, but I mean, we'd still be at a type disadvantage. And that would still be a thing. And I'm also kind of like using my second save to do a legendary only run. Using those Pokemon from the Crown Tundra. Yeah, I should probably not use all my ultras. I do like at least ZA and Arceus. You can see Pokemon in the overworld and you can throw the Pokeballs at them and not have to always engage in battle. I have a habit of when I play. That's alright. You still stop by. That's still good. Thank you. And I did kind of start stream early today, so I was always bored. Levels up. Oh yeah. I'm still surprised surprised at myself I got the emotes going for that. Wait, I need this. Got it. But if I kind of hope I find a shiny. I mean, it's not my goal to find shinies in this one, but if I do, I do. Hey, Sora. Hey. Okay. Ooh. Not dealing with you. I feel like if I go back to ZA, I'm gonna mess up the controls. Yeah, I'm not dealing with you either. I may also have my phone kind of up because there's a streamer I follow that I didn't know he was gonna stream, and he is streaming today, so I just kind of like have it off even though I don't have the sound playing. Ooh, I might be able to catch this. Well, why not try Pokemon? Hey. I'll do it that way. And we'll start to fly. Hey! No! No! I was aiming for the other thing, but that's okay. That works. Okay. Some M&Ms. Yay! Caught it. He stopped his attack. Her attack. Evelog is the warden, and then Braviary. Is how we get the fly. Why there should be an option, it's part of the gameplay. He's hurting people, I think. Setting aside any orders, what does your heart tell you to do? To call his friends here? To keep playing the game? I think you're cool. Telling him as he's not wearing a shirt in the ice area. She's also not wearing a coat and wearing shorts. She must be from the Midwest. That's how Midwesterners in the US just go out in the winter. Not wearing a jacket, or wearing a jacket and just wearing shorts and flip-flops. And then those same people are wearing sweatpants and long jackets in the summer. I don't get it. You're actually pretty cool. Maybe I should try to search for one of this shiny and ZA. Oh man, why didn't it get? This is probably easier, like the OG games to, not OG, but the normal Pokemon games to play. Or at least the bad ones. Playing ZA one-handed would not turn out well. It's fine, it'll be one-on-one. So Empoleon is going to be Steel's big against. Like. Sandy and Seth from Pittsburgh. I think I'm alright. Can you heal my Pokemon first? Nice. Yes. Okay. Let's go look for her. I think I was playing this when we were doing the Pokemon Shining Pearl water on a challenge, which was the first one I've done, and it was kind of funny. We were doing Sinnoh in 2 different games. Soul Point Temple, that's where a gym ends up being. I like her hair. I just realized I was gonna have my hair down today, and I didn't, so like, here we go. Pretty sure last night straight it this morning. Otherwise it's gonna be like poof. Should probably kill my Pokemon first. There you go. There you go. You don't need to be 150. There we go. One more noble, and then I always forget how to jump on here until I'm just pressing buttons and then it happens. That's what happens if I ever play any fighting game. I just press buttons and see what happens. With the exception of Fortnite. I just play that normally. Depends on what controller I'm using. Usually I just go with the PS5 controller on PlayStation and not PC. I don't want to do that. Ooh, I see a thingy. I'm just gonna shoot triple and electrobuds. Okay, stop. Nothing. Okay, get up here. I just realized I haven't tested it, but use sword and just like grind legendary, well not grind legendaries. I get a bunch of legendaries that way, transfer them over to Violet, and then be able to, or where they'll be safe, and then just transfer them to Scarlet, or transfer them to Scarlet, and then possibly transfer them to Violet. If I want to use them. No idea. You might be clairvoyant. I think you're just bored. Very, very. I thought about something I could do for a ZA, or not ZA, the Pokemon or Pokopia DLC. Try to make like an underground, or when the water park option comes out, try to do like an underwater gym. So I was gonna make something like that in Minecraft when you do the Cobblemon Galaxy thing next week. I think I have it planned for next week. Yeah, I wanted to do something like make a gym or something on there with water types. Dude. Please catch it. Please. Aww. I know there's somebody. I don't know if I can fast travel up here. I know there is somebody that is over in like one of these areas, and it's like, oh, I have this friend on the other side. I don't remember where they actually are. we can. Is this the one where it has like the ridges and you have to like figure out the math or whatever where they're pointing? I might have to. I think every time I played this part, I cheated. And by cheated, I mean I looked it up. Yes, I did it. Because I was never sure. Actually, now that I think about it, we probably won't be able to grind the rest of the game today. Just based on just remembering about having to go capture the lake spirits and their little mini quests in order to get the origin form. I was gonna go to the menu, pressing X, but that's not the right game. I think this is the one with the ridges in it. Hey! Is someone out there? No? I think this is the one where I have to follow the ridges. Like they're pointing in one way. Yep, figure out how there's. But this is where I'm gonna notebook out and see if I can do this without actually looking up it on the. Well, apparently I had a list in ZA of Mabel's quest that I was trying to do, but that was before the DLC came out. The Pokemon Sword one is figuring out the plans. Arceus. I'll just put Legends. I've been dating my notes, so then if I go back into a notebook to find other notes, I know like what notes were written down. This way I can use my notes instead of we have Registeel or Regirock, Regice, Registeel. I think these are all the Regis except for obviously oh no, legendaries, because there's Entei, it looks like Suicune, Palkia. I can't tell. I think one has to be a Manphy. That's all I can tell. See, I think I have to go, okay. So, I'm gonna just, like, draw the symbols, so then not as, like, cheaty. So that's... Okay, the rock is looking at steel. See if I can actually, like, draw it based on, like, how this is. I'm just gonna shorten steel to just a few letters. And you are looking at ice. And the ice is looking at the door. 3 panels for the door. Each panel has a pattern carved to it. There are faint traces of the words carved on the door as well. Whither the statues gaze. Which panel do you press first? The first one was a rock. And then we had steel. And then we had ice. Let's go. Because there's no rock over here. What are you? So you have to press it in order of the statues, I think, from last to first to last. I feel like the best way to figure out who is first is by just doing that. We have ice. Wait. And then we have rock. Rock is looking at steel. I cannot draw the same symbol as I did before. Okay, you are searching at you, so I have to go all the way around here. You look like it's another rock. And then you are ice. Okay. I press ice. And then rock. Then steel. Then rock. And ice. Yes. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna do this backwards this time. So we have rock. And we have steel. We have ice. We have wait. Yeah. We have rock. Steel. Let me make sure I got this right. We have steel. No. We have steel to ice. Ice to rock. Rock to ice. Ice to steel. Steel to rock. Okay. Let's see if I did this right. I press steel, then ice, then rock, then ice, then steel, and rock. Yes. Yeah, did it. Once for the win. Really? Okay. I have all these points, but... Oh, man. There's an Alpha Gallade. I kind of want it. As much as I love Gardevoir, Gallade, Alpha? You don't see me. Turn around. Turn around. No, that's not turning around. Maybe, can you hear me? Maybe I should just be quiet. Turn around. Shit, I had the Pokemon out. Dang it. Okay. Oh shit, you're right there. Maybe I should check and next time make sure I have the Pokeball out like I have right now. Right, stay. No. If I walk at its speed, maybe he won't know I'm here. Because Gallades are male, Gardevoirs are female. I can hear it. Is it know I'm coming for it? I just want to catch that. I think I probably won't catch it. No, dude, turn around. Turn around. No. Maybe it can hear me because every time I tell it to turn around, it doesn't turn around. Oh. Psychic fighting. You can turn around. No. Dude, I want to catch that. Stupid. Hey, no, you don't see me. You don't see me. I think it knows. Killing. Every time. Maybe it hears the echo. I want to see if I can catch the Curlia. Ah! Damn it. It knows I'm here. Run! Run! It's a false. Okay, now I want to go back to see if I can catch it. I want to catch it. It's on me. That is good. It's not there anymore. Yeah, okay. It's okay. We should have another thing. Oh no, we don't have another thing to do math. I'm gonna save in here. Crisp pecan. It's stuff. Yeah. Flying with bravery. I'm sure it does. Flying with bravery is easy. Yeah. We have to fight you now. Yep. Inferior. So ground, steel, fire, electric. Whatever might have to be good. Might have to be all at once? That is not fair. Like that. When I do these, I try to knock down one at a time. This is so not fair. I have a water type. Oh, I do. You're also weak against the fire. So weird. You're gonna be weak against the fire. Rapidash is probably the best when it comes to like. I'm gonna see if I can use you to at least take out Electrovire. Be paralyzed and poisoned, and if I'm paralyzed I can't get poisoned. I need to take out that. I'm gonna risk it. This is a bad idea because you are weak against the McMortal. Actually, you might not. Not fair. I just sent him out. Ha! Suckers. Perfect. We just have to deal with Rampirier. Knocking down our Pokemon. Dude. Okay, I'm sending out to Sidgeway. Probably a bad idea. Triple arrows. I should be able to go again because it said I get to go again. There we go! Yes! Let's go. You caught us. Yeah. You're now a part of my team. You have to be stuck in the PC forever. I don't think we have to fight Braviary. I think too much of those M&Ms already hurt my stomach. Either that or the combination of pepperoni and ham with eggs this morning. It also could just be a weather. Dude. Seriously. Oh, well, actually, that's perfect. I do not want to risk. I want to use more TP. I want to get some good chicken. Use Thunderfang again. Yes, there we go. Even though we didn't heal, we still did good. I can't believe Bravery lost. Hey! You're kidding? That is not funny. I do like that in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Sword and Shield, Pokemon Violet, Legends ZA, and Arceus, you don't have to have an HM slave. And you don't like that one specific Pokemon. Well, you didn't even really need it for Sun and Moon either. That one specific, like usually it's like one specific Pokemon where it just knows the HMs. Well, there's what, one HM usually for each. Isn't there one HM for each gym? Or no, because you have what? Rock Climb, Strength, Flash, Surf, Fly. I feel like I'm missing one, but usually like you need to know those to get places, and I don't remember if X and Y had it, but I know Sun and Moon did not have an HM slave. And Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, they have the secret techniques which your starter learned. And Sword and Shield, they have the Corviknight tab that lets you fly places. And Diamond and Pearl had the random like Bidoof for Barbarrel. Scarlet and Violet had your legendary, which helped you climb or fly or surf or whatever. You really didn't need, the only one you didn't even need like any specific move in ZA besides Rock Smash. And like those brambles that showed up, you would just need any fire type move. And then the goo piles, you just need any water type move. You just needed at least like those on your team somewhere. But and here we have the Pokemon helping us. You didn't need HMs, and this is probably way before HMs would show up anyway. I wonder if they probably won't. They'll have like some random Pokemon probably helping with winds and waves. Based on patterns. Those cams fit. Gonna be a. I just thought of something, and I don't know if we'll beat this today. I want to, but I know a Pokemon game can replace it. Possibly. Two different ones, but there's one I'm leaning on more than the other. Now, I don't know if I have it digitally or physically, so I'm going to see if it's in here. If I have it physically. That means we would have to switch out Sword for this game every time we would play it. Just looking at the ones that I have physically. There's a lot of games in this case that we have not played anything on stream for. There's been 9 games in this case that I have not streamed. But one I got specifically to play on stream and then I never did. And the other ones I had like way before I started streaming. Oh, but I don't. Oh, this is how it's fast travel. I'm gonna go over here because. Wait. This is base camp. I need to heal, store items, craft items. Move on. Okay. Here, yes, just a little while. Oh, that's the other thing I was gonna kind of like draw. Was like a Pokemon mascot. Like, I don't know which Pokemon it'll be inspired by, but I was thinking about doing, because I saw somebody like make a Pokemon mascot like video, or not video, but like a YouTube, or they were like doing tips on like Pokemon, or not even Pokemon, just like drawing tips, and one of the things they showed was their Pokemon OC for their, or not even an OC, I think it was, what was the Pokemon? I think it was like a Gen 1 Pokemon, but they like changed up like how it looked and made it kind of look silly. I was thinking about doing that for somebody. I'm not sure who yet. I want to like maybe practice with drawing more. Need more iron chunks. Okay. And then 17 is unreported data. We are here. There's an Alakazam, too much next. Veneering, maybe find a Veneering and a barrel. Arceus, Krelios. Okay, so pretty much anybody we find, we should probably catch. Maybe we'll go on a mini catching spree. That'll probably be its own YouTube video, though.